do the intro at the same time?
Fantastic. All right, three.
Okay.
Okay.
Three. Hello.
Hello, let's all try to do the intro at the same time.
Fantastic. All right, three.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone.
Welcome to
Welcome. That was a
I hope you
terrible
have a nice
choice.
day.
That was a terrible choice of a thing to do. But we're keeping it.
It's going in.
I took my mic fuzz off for that.
Cool.
That was funny.
Hello, everyone. We haven't recorded anything in forever because
Like several months.
yeah, and well, I mean, we recorded things, but I'm terrible at everything, so it all fucked up. But
yeah.
I figured out how
Miles
audio
hasn't done
works.
any work.
I've done work, but it's slow and
No,
yeah.
Miles is speed running all of Seinfeld in one piece.
I literally can't finish One Piece within the free trial that I have left. It's mathematically impossible. Even if I never sleep or do anything else.
Do you want me to buy you a month of Crunchyroll?
Crunchyroll.
Yeah, the place where he watches Seinfeld. Crunchyroll.
Well, I thought he went to a different platform to watch One Piece.
Right.
No.
Well, we're here playing Noita today.
I've never seen this game before.
It's a very nice game. You play as a little wizard. All of the pixels are like individually generated. It's a randomized dungeon crawler.
Okay.
Well, before we get too far in the conversation, we're gonna start. Honestly, this is just gonna be the footage that goes on in the background, like any good Let's Play.
Yeah. We talk about completely unrelated shit.
Yes. First thing we have to talk about is fucking my. Okay, why is it running so slow?
Okay,
all right. Why is it like this?
Oh my god, what the hell?
It looks normal to me.
No, it's running really slow. It's not supposed to be running like this. Oh well. I'm on fire.
Wow, you've immediately managed. That's impressive. So Miles, what have you learned watching all of like Seinfeld in like a month?
It took me like 2 weeks.
That's pathetic.
And what I've learned is that I've learned what it is like to be funny.
Oh, you've mastered comedy, I see.
He's taken the comedy course. He's gotten an A.
I got an A. I studied. I have a PhD in Seinfeld now. And I gotta say, it was worth it. What the hell?
Every second.
So, the question is, because I've always known Seinfeld as the show about nothing.
Yeah.
Would you say it is a show about nothing?
Yes, Seinfeld is like post-modern play, really.
I think it's peak 9.
Is there a train going on?
There's like something going on.
Miles is getting bombed.
Your audio. Oh my god. Why is George Costanza the best character?
Oh my god, George Costanza. There's so many dimensions. All right.
Oh my god.
Is
this what you learned watching fucking this shit?
He
Make
can
funny
come up,
noise.
make funny. Yes, that's comedy. Loud equals funny, right, guys?
Oh, yes.
A technique pioneered by Seinfeld, as everyone knows.
As everyone knows.
Yeah. Yeah, Seinfeld was the pioneer of bass boosting TikTok videos. Well known fact.
Really?
Deep fried memes started with Seinfeld. I guess that's where that conversation ends.
There's like a train going on in the back.
Yeah, what the fucking?
Oh yeah, there's so much fun.
I should also be playing Gary's mod right now, but
no, don't.
No, that's for losers.
I know. I am one.
Something I would like to talk about.
We're seriously done talking about Seinfeld.
Well, yeah, because we started talking about it, and then it's like I made the bass boosted. I made the deep fried memes joke, and then no one said anything. So I'm like, okay, guess that's where that.
But okay.
Because of the.
Go ahead then.
No one else continued the Seinfeld.
Well, I was too busy paying attention to the metro going off.
But the thing I want to talk about is, have y'all seen the pictures of Trump and his daughter Posing with cans of Goya beans.
Of Goya? Oh
I
god.
love it.
Is that literally like a federal crime?
Yes, people have been like, it's illegal for government officials to endorse certain products, but
Or any product, really.
yeah.
That's cool.
But it's also very funny. It's the beans in weird places
Gone
meme.
to a degree none of us wanted.
Life imitates art.
I mean, that is a good question. Is art inherently political? Because I would say so.
Oh yeah, that's another. Yeah, according
That's
to all of my favorite posts on The Last of Us r/The Last of Us 2, there are no politics in video games until you add a gay person or a woman.
Oh no, there aren't.
Oh god, that's way more
Like,
spiders than I thought there were.
Oh, or trans person.
Fuck, I'm gonna get rid of them.
Like, politics are like black people, gay people, and trans people. That's it.
Yes.
That's it.
That's the the compass, the entire spectrum of politics. Is those three issues. There's never been another political issue.
I hate the shotgun, guys. Also, the game shouldn't be running this slow.
Yeah,
I like the game running like
my stream, but...
Fallout. Remember that, guys?
Oh, funny. Don't bring up Fallout. It's like fucking... There is no politics. There is no politics in video game land.
Yes.
There are no politics.
Take off your clothes.
There are no politics.
Now that's comedy.
So speaking of Last of Us 2, like this isn't specifically like about Last of Us 2, but kind of in that like I don't know sphere of discussion is like the ongoing internet culture war.
Oh yes.
Where it's like take The Last Jedi for example. Now we're all here pretty left wing guys.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And generally, the reaction to The Last Jedi was mainly from reactionary right wingers.
Yes.
So like YouTube, like left wing BreadTube was like, oh, that means film good because right winger don't like it.
That's my. I hate it when it's just like, oh, this like before something's out, right wingers are just like, oh, this is bad because women. I'm like, oh no, it's not going to be bad, and then it ends up being bad for completely different reasons.
Like different reasons, yeah. It's
but they're like so, but like it's they feel justified in what they have done.
Oh yeah. Obviously, like, you know, I think The Last Jedi isn't good because it doesn't execute its interesting ideas very well. It's not because there's a pink-haired prom dress lady or there's like an Asian in the movie. Like that's not why The Last Jedi isn't good or it isn't as good as some other films, especially in Star Wars. But it's just like because it's like then I have to now go like, oh, actually, I like The Last Jedi. Ha ha ha! Take that, conservative.
Got him.
And then like I'll try and listen to people like Curio or shit like that I watch or like Badmouse that like will go on to defend it, and I'm like, you're really just kind of putting yourself in this like position of I don't really care, but because other people are talking about it, I have to take the other stance.
Yeah.
The point is Disney is a piece of garbage.
What a
the
thick
moral of the
comedy
story.
vein that we have hit here. Cameron talking about Star Wars.
Do you want me to talk about Hamilton? I can talk about Hamilton.
Who cares about Hamilton?
I do because I'm.
Yes, Cameron. We got together, and half the time you talked about Hamilton and how much you hate it.
I know,
You
because
spend all of your
mother
time.
watched it, and it's annoying me.
Cameron, in his normal life, spends 80% of his time talking about all the things he hates, which is everything, half of which are like media that he consumes on the regular. Like Star Wars.
I will say, again, Star Wars is my abusive wife who gets me.
This is on the record, by the way.
Every time that, like, I kind of, because I obviously I love Star Wars, and then they'll do something that's just like, Oh my god, please no.
Wait, just a sec.
Oh,
Oh, oh no.
oh
Oh
no.
no. Oh no, he's not
Gamer
dead.
down.
Yes,
Gamer
he is.
down.
Nope, nope. I thought it was something. I think it was just like my cat at the door or something.
Oh, nice. But like then they'll announce a new TV show, and it's just like, no, please stop.
we can't keep doing this.
Yeah.
Oh lord. Oh no. Glowy thing. Oh no.
I mean, YouTube, political YouTube is just a cesspool, in my opinion.
It's
Maybe because I definitely had that phase of like, I watched YouTube skeptics
yeah.
when I was like 14. Because like, I'd watch the edgy like atheist debate creationist videos.
Yeah,
with, like
I
the
was just.
amazing atheist and shit like that.
That just makes me think of the meme where it's just like it's a cassette tape and it's just the Bible read in a condescending voice by an atheist 14-year-old. Oh lord, the game does not like this.
Jeez, the game is hurting. How
Oh
are we gonna?
OBS does
really
not
gonna
like this
post
game,
this
and this game does
Can
not
we
like
not
the computer.
post another laggy piece of shit?
Well, no, because it's running smoothly. It's just running rather slow. You can follow what's going on.
What do you
This is
mean it's
not
running
smooth.
It's smooth.
It's literally just stopped, Avery.
Oh, well, that's you. On my side, it's going perfectly.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Whatever. I
It's-
wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah, of course you weren't.
What was I talking about? Oh, so yeah, I got into like shit like The Amazing Atheist, Armored Skeptic, and shit like that.
Mhm.
And you know, I grew up in a center left Democrat house,
Yeah.
and I'd consider myself further left wing than that. And like I remember, because like these were guys I looked up to, like these The Amazing Atheists, like the Armored Skeptic. They could wreck any creationist
Yeah.
day in day out.
Yeah.
And then like they'd like start doing like owned feminist video. And
It's like
my
uh-oh.
14-year-old, I think I was lucky because I could recognize these aren't left-wing ideas, but I'd like try and justify to myself how I can like hold, because like you're obviously influenced by what you watch.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, like watching anti-SJW quote unquote content will make you
Haha,
see the world
haha, funny
an
Garfield, you.
anti-SJW.
Haha,
Or
funny Gar.
anyone-
Okay, or I won't say my joke. Continue, Cameron.
Okay, fine. Say your joke.
No, it's too late. Keep going.
No, they'll never get to hear Avery's joke.
Oh, what a shame. It was gonna be so funny.
It was.
I'm sure. But so like I try and reconcile like that I am pro women's rights, but also I'm anti-feminist. And that I think that kind of just broke my brain for a little while.
Yeah.
And then I got old enough to recognize that no, these guys are hacks and they'd attack things that are like pretty easily straw-manned.
Yeah.
But I mean that's the fucking that's what I hate about YouTube.
I used to watch a lot of H3.
Oh yeah.
Like,
It's
so much.
weird in that like he's kind of the centrist.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
that.
I used to be pretty centristy,
Oh yeah.
but now I just gone off the deep end, dude.
Yeah, like 100% Marxist.
100%.
Um,
No going
okay.
back.
but like sometimes Ethan will say something pretty fucking based.
Yeah.
Like I remember one time he got a lot of shit from someone I don't remember who, but he said like it's unfair that Jeff Bezos only paid like $1 million to coronavirus research. I'm like,
Yeah.
hell yeah, Ethan. I'm surprised you said that. Because you guys are usually technocratic little bitches.
Sometimes he's not based.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's like 80% of YouTubers. If you just enjoy their art and ignore everything else about them, they're usually fine enough. Oh no. Oh lord.
Yeah, but it's like PewDiePie in that like sure 90% of the time I wouldn't say fine. I think he makes content.
Yeah.
But like 99% of the time, it's not outright racist, and then he'll shout out a white supremacist.
I just wanna give a quick call out to my main man David Duke. He's always been there for me. Oh God, an enemy has gotten a hold of a wand, and is oh Lord, that is a
The
much better.
stream is still-
Oh God,
the stream
The
is-
stream is
we can't see what you're seeing, Avery.
Cool.
So, you're good.
well I died. That's
10 out of 10, Avery. 10 out of 10.
oh no, you die a lot in this game. That's just sort of how it goes.
it's just the way of life.
Well, I don't want to stop the recording to fix the stream, so you guys are just gonna chill there.
That's fine. I don't care. So how's work been for you guys?
It's been slow.
It's been
Yeah, it's been slow for us too.
Oh no, for me it has not been, because my boss, he, his wife is going to be giving birth soon, so he hasn't been in for like the past 2 weeks.
Okay.
So I've been working. So for like the past 2-3 weeks, I've worked full 40-hour weeks, which I'm not used to. And I'm like, wow, this sucks. But then,
Yeah.
and now this week I've gone down to like 16 hours, like 2 days. I'm like, wow, this sucks, but in a completely opposite way.
Yeah. We had a coronavirus scare at my work. Like somebody had tested positive from our sister restaurant that's like right next to us. And we interact a lot. So like for like 2 days we were all in like panic mode, and like I went and got tested and I didn't go into work for a few days. Like right before like my 3 days off. And so like I basically had like a week off, it felt like. I just kind of sat around and like, what am I doing with myself?
It's like the first 2-3 days you're like, oh hell yeah, this is nice. And by like the 4th day you're just like, God, there's nothing.
And then like I went back to work today and I'm like, this sucks. I am miserable.
No, it's the first day back you're just like, oh yeah, and something to do. This is fun. And then like the next day you're just like, I wish I wasn't working again.
Like like all 3 of the dishwashers, because I work as a dishwasher, called off.
Oh,
like
yes, that's
because we're like, we interact a lot. Like there's a good chance we might be positive, and none of us were, at least to my knowledge. So I went back in today, and like I walk in, and there's just this guy that I've never seen before. And my boss is like, oh, that's so and so. I'm like, oh, okay.
Cool.
And he's like one of those people where like you cannot get, like, one, he's wearing a mask and he's wearing a hat, so like I can barely see his face.
He's like in disguise.
Yeah, that's what it feels
Sunglasses.
like.
Wearing a trench coat.
And like I've worked there for like 3 weeks maybe. Like I'm comfortable enough with what I do, but like I'm not ready to train anyone. And like I get there and like, because we open at 8 and I got in at 10:30. Like I think he'd been there since 9. And so I had to like tell him all these things to do, like, and he was like already halfway through his day, and like I had to go back and fix all the shit he had done, and like, oh fuck. Just sucks.
Actually, I did have a very exciting day at work.
Oh,
not today, but
but it doesn't count.
Earlier, it doesn't count. Fuck you. Earlier in my having a lot more hours, 40-hour a week thing. It was the last day of that, because like,
oh, okay,
my boss is supposed to get back, and I'm like, it's a Saturday, and I'm the only one there. And in grocery stocking shelves, Saturdays aren't that bad actually, because you don't have any like shipments coming in, and sometimes it's just too busy on the floor to do anything, so you just chill out in the basement.
Okay.
So I'm thinking I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna hold down the fort. Yeah, I'll have to answer calls, which sucks, but it'll be fine. I'm just holding down the fort there. I arrive, go into the grocery office, see if to pick up my radio, and I see a sheet of paper on the table. It is a note left to me by the third shift guys, which is usually pretty normal. They talk about what they did and what still needs done. The note says that the shipment from the night prior got in way late. They barely got any of it done. There are 7 U-boats for you to put away. And that's like 3 pallets worth of stuff. No,
okay.
they say that there are 6 U-boats for me to do, which is 7 pallets worth of stuff. And I'm like, oh, for God's sake. I go to the place where we keep those, and there's actually 7 U-boats for me to do, and I'm like, oh. God. 2 of my other bosses, like the store manager and like the assistant store manager, both help me put away all of that. So we get it done by like lunch. But if they hadn't, that would have been my entire day. And so that wasn't fun. So after that, I'm like, you know what? I just want to chill out, holding down the fort one more day, and then I get my days off. This will be fine. And I get a call. I get a call on the radio. Someone is asking if there was a special order of glass bottles of Pepsi that we had got in. So I look in where we keep the special orders, and I don't see any. I don't see a case of Pepsi, so I'm like, yeah, pretty sure we don't have it. Then the manager comes downstairs and be like, hey, do we have a case of glass bottles of Pepsi? And I'm like, no, they're not in the special orders. I don't think we have them. And then they come back down again. It's like, yeah, Nick said that they should be down here. And I'm like, yeah, they're not in the special orders rack. And then I take a quick peek at where we keep the Pepsi, like for not special orders, and I don't see a case of it. So I'm like, yeah, we don't have it. And then like two or three more people come looking for this goddamn Pepsi. I'm like, we don't no, it's not here. How many people do I have to tell you we don't have this Pepsi? So then after that's all said and done, I'm like fucking pissed. And I do one more over of both the special order racks and the special order rack. I'm like, yep, it's not here. And then I go over the Pepsi thing, and I'm like, yep, it's not here. And then I look underneath like 3 empty boxes and find a singular case of glass bottles of Pepsi, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like enraged by this point.
You're like gamer raged.
He's big
right there.
raging.
Fuck.
That fucking sucks, dude.
Now, and as far as I know, that I moved it to the special order rack, like thinking they'll like. I told my manager like, yeah, I found it. It was hiding. I moved it to the special order racks, and as far as I know, I'm pretty sure it's still there. So they haven't come for it in like a week.
Here, I'll take it.
I'll take it, yeah.
It's a full case of Pepsi. It's a thing we sell. It wasn't that special of an order.
Yeah, I mean, like I've had those glass bottles of Pepsi from your work because they're usually slightly cheaper than like the actual Pepsi, which I have an actual Pepsi from your store with me right now.
Ooh,
oh,
wonderful!
I know.
Our store is very nice.
It's fucking expensive.
It is. It is a very bougie store.
I hate it.
You hate Cameron. We've been over this. You hate everything.
I do. I'm playing Pokemon. I'm enjoying Pokemon right now.
The one thing not sullied by politics.
Pokemon is a non-political game.
Change my mind. Give me the wand. Oh, god damn it, it's just rocks. Fuck. Sniper.
Wait, it's all rocks? Always has been.
I love that meme. It's so funny.
Ohio. Wait, it's all Ohio? Always
Always
has.
has.
Why Ohio is like such a funny state to people.
Because it's the default state. There is
the vanilla state.
When
you go into the ice cream store, the first flavor you think of when you think of ice cream, Ohio. Right?
Ohio, my favorite flavor. Oh god, I'm going to die. It's too much shit. Fuck. Not the rockets. Shit.
Not the rockets. Dude, yesterday I drove for 3 hours.
What?
So I saw my cousins over the past week,
Oh, okay.
and they live 3 hours away in godless country, godforsaken country, in the country,
West Virginia.
the deep. No.
Interesting.
The godforsaken country, Akron, Ohio.
Godforsaken country,
Not the rocket.
and
Okay.
my sister. I was driving with my sister.
Mhm.
And my sister, on the way back for all 3 hours, was blasting K-pop. the
God,
whole way.
she would do something like that.
Your sister.
Like,
How is your sister is like exactly like you and the opposite of you at the same time.
it's interesting.
Not the
Yeah.
shotgun. Not the shotgun. There were two of them. No, not the turret.
I'm on my 3DS. I'm just listening to Avery begging for his life.
I'm looking at a blank screen. Okay.
Trust me, the game's running.
Avery was screaming
Oh
for
my
his life.
god! Fucking, I don't care, Mom. Just let
Oh
me
yeah,
play the
you're playing.
game.
Oh, we need to talk about our wonderful day out that we had.
Our
Oh,
one.
okay.
He's out.
Should we leave that to the next episode?
Yeah, I think we should. But Cameron, are you playing the Pokemon game that you got from our wonderful day out?
Yes, I am.
Rad. All right.
Nice.
The
So
only Pokemon game I own.
next time I die, we will go to it next time. Oh god, there's so many things around. Oh god, not the sniper.
See, here's the thing, I can't see what's happening, so we could end at any second.
Well, no, because the people are seeing it.
Well, I
The
can't.
people are seeing it.
The
The
proletariat.
proletariat.
I said it first.
Well,
I know, I beat you to it, dipshit.
No, I said it first. It's just fucking stream delay. Okay. Okay, I've made it to the next holy mountain. I'm not dead. Next is Hissy Base. I'm going to die.
deceased.
The sissy base.
Shut up. I hate
What,
you.
what did you say?
The Hissy Base.
Oh.
The pissy base.
Also, I wish
the
if you could
based.
if you could see my screen, I would show you a wand that was filled with nukes.
What?
The fuck is this game?
Magic. Literally, a magic.
It's
Magic.
Professor Kawuki. Oh my god. I'm in Hawaii.
Professor Layton. Anybody?
Dude, I
Anybody?
am on that. Professor Layton was my jam.
I wish Professor Layton was my
Oh my
jam.
god, this guy is fucking fit.
Oh, what the professor of that game that has no shirt and shorts on?
Yeah. Hold on, guys. I might need to mute my mic for a second here.
Oh god, there's so many. No, not the bomb.
Just die already.
I will. There's so many. I'm stuck between like a.
This is literally just Hawaii.
I'm stuck between a firing squad and a bomb.
A normal Tuesday night.
Yes. Oh god, the game's not liking this.
The video game.
Vidya.
The gamers are not liking this.
I'm gonna trap myself with rocks.
Language was this made it? What language was Noita made in?
Probably.
I think it's a
like,
Finnish game.
It's Finnish? Oh god. Only the Finnish could think of something so dastardly.
Noita. Finnish. Isn't that wild? But I'm thinking like programming language.
Oh, okay. Cool. No one cares about that.
I care. I care.
Sorry, I'm not a gamer.
I'm in a pool of blood and gunmen. There's so. Oh god, this is a dead end.
What was it made in? What was
never gonna
Noita made in?
You're never gonna figure this out.
Finland? Oh my god.
What was it made in?
Engine was Noita made
It was
in.
made in Finland.
Finland. I think it's an indie game, I think.
Why did it correct to not? No. 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 What engine does not? The game is being developed by creators of the Crayon Physics Deluxe. The swapper in Java is you? Noita uses NOLA Games in-house falling everything engine.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
Falling everything. That's the engine. It's
Everything.
It's a special engine for the game.
Everything engine.
Nope, that's a turret.
Everything.
Why did like
No,
Pokemon
it's
games think I
falling
care about
everything
story?
is the name.
I just want to battle Pokemon.
Everything. Void too. I don't even care anymore.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. Ugh.
I'm surprised I survived.
I'm surprised you survived.
too.
Oh god, one of those. Oh god, one of those. I'm
I'm
dead. This is it. This is it. Oh the god, this is it. Okay, glad that went the wrong way.
I'm glad that I'm listening to Avery's on his deathbed.
That's absolutely.
I have 26 health.
Just let me capture Pokemon.
Pokemon?
I know you're here for stuff, but you don't have to bring it up every time. Right, asshole?
Oh god, there's so many.
Yeah, it's great, cool. I don't care. Why do I have dialogue choices in a Pokemon game?
Is the Ruby Volume 7 soundtrack out yet?
No, I don't think it is. I think it's a meme that's not out right now.
Really? That makes sense.
How much butt rock do you listen to and be like, yeah, I want more?
Hey!
Oh, yeah. Inject that shit into my veins.
out like
I say fan. I'm a hostage of Ruby.
I am the Ruby fan.
Yeah, between the three of us, you were definitely.
How did I make it through his?
I would have never guessed that I would be this into Ruby. I didn't even care, like last year.
I'm still alive, and honestly, I'm shocked.
I
didn't give a flying hoot.
Why, God? Why have you forsaken me to look at this blank screen?
Why, Discord? Why have you forsaken us?
Avery.
Do I have fire? Oh, I have fire immunity.
We have so much to talk about next episode.
Well, no, we have our wonderful day out. I need to die first, and I haven't died. Also, now I bleed oil, and I bleed a lot more, so...
Oh, shit, I missed Dunkin' Donuts.
Like, you missed it as in, like...
It's gone now.
It's closing. When I feed dogs, I get Dunkin' Donut.
Donkey.
Have a Dunkin' Donut. You're epic.
Do you want to get, Tim Hortons?
Is that open?
I will
That
die.
should be open, I think.
Because they like Dunkin' Donuts closes at like 8, 7 o'clock. Where's my phone?
Dunkin' Donuts. What in the fuck?
Yeah,
Cameron,
it's right there.
Oh, found it. Hey, thanks, Cameron.
What in the flying fuck? I don't know what's going on here.
Hortons. Oh, they're closed.
God damn it, because I was going to ask you to get me something. And then pay you back later.
And then never see you again.
And yeah.
Just vanish off the face of the earth.
No, that's the end of it.
That's a bomb,
This
that's a
is
bomb,
so
that's a bomb,
sad.
that's a bomb, that's a bomb.
I'm literally crying right now, and you can't even see it.
Sobbing.
I'm still alive somehow. That's another bomb, I think. No, it's not. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm on fire, but I can't be burned. Sorry, I was so good at this.
Avery, you're a god amongst men.
Hell yeah, I am.
Aw, man.
Children.
There's too much shit going on. The game don't like it. There's not much that the game does like.
Jeez, Rick. Oh, jeez.
Was at the library. I was at the library, right?
Where you
working?
Yeah, the place
And
you
I
work.
saw on my carts that I set up. Well, it was set up for me because we have the carts pre-made now because the books come in are quarantined for 4 days in another room.
You actually quarantine things.
We put them in like these big bins.
That makes sense. Yeah. No,
Like,
don't make fun of Miles for that. You don't know
I
what
don't
kind of
do
shit the good people of this city are putting in their books.
I mean, the books can come back pretty nasty, like legit. Like
I've heard the
some
purple
DVDs
story.
I found had like this weird like substance dry.
All right.
It was weird, man.
It was semen.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah, on my cart, I see on the bottom we have like we separate our like manga out from like adults, teen, kid
Mhm.
manga, and I see on my cart
Oh, so like different
graphic
levels of
novels.
manga.
Yeah,
Okay.
Monster Musume on
Isn't
my
that,
cart.
isn't it literal hentai?
Yes, we
Ugh.
have
I
at
want to know
the library.
No, hold on. I want to know the man who has the confidence to go to the library.
Oh
pick
God,
up
what have I
Monster
done?
Musume.
When I was putting it away, I was thinking like, who would like take this book, go up to the front desk, like, yep, I'll be taking these.
That's something you order on Amazon and you get discreet packaging.
No, that's what you do if you just have raw confidence. That's a Chad. That's like the worst kind of Chad, but that's a Chad.
Oh, like, oh my God! Like you couldn't have gone to a Barnes and Nobles.
No, this
Why
is
would you give it back?
I've done. Oh God, this is terrible. I've added too much shit to this wand.
and you have to return it.
Yeah, that's what's the scary part.
I don't think who wants to be seen with that in public.
I do.
Just carrying that around.
This is
Such a
just
loose change.
this is just what I do. This is my thing.
You're assuming a lot about this person, Miles. Mainly that he has loose change.
That's that's the thing you can't believe about this.
Motherfucker can't.
Oh.
There's a national coin shortage. All right.
Oh,
Speaking
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
change,
I
I
jumped
went-
into
I
it.
went
at the
to
park.
Full of
Fire,
acid.
and they wouldn't give me cash back.
Speaking of change,
Yeah, speak of change.
so I use a parking meter, and I thought I had enough quarters. I did not, and I was like, oh my god, I'm like 30 minutes short. I'm over. It's over.
Really, the Seinfeld of Let's Plays.
I'm gonna die. I come back out. I'm outside of work. It's finally over. Finally, freedom.
Oh,
like,
I'm gonna
wash
die.
over
This
to
is
my
it.
car.
This is
I
the end.
skip past the crosswalk. I ignore the stop sign, the hand,
Traffic laws prepare to be ignored.
and nothing. Not nothing. I was home free. The sigh of relief was
Okay,
felt
alright, I
all
get it.
across the city.
Cool.
And when I
So,
drove home,
Miles, fucking hurry up.
that's it. That's the
Okay,
end of the
cool.
story.
Well, I wanted to let you know that I died in a hail of fire and explosions.
Nice.
So,
Finally!
Jesus. So that's gonna be the end of this exciting episode of Noita.
Oh yeah.
Shut up. And next time we'll talk about our great day out that we had
Our
together.
fabulous day.
Yes, it was a wonderful time that we had.
With a friend long gone.
Long done.
No,
See you guys next time. Be sure to like. Don't subscribe.
don't
We
subscribe.
don't deserve
We don't. You don't deserve
how much,
us.
How much you hate us.
And I'm very surprised you got this far in the video. Congratulations.
If you guys
actually.
at this point in the video, put a timestamp and say, "Hey Miles, I'm here."
I will literally link a special secret video at the end of this video. All right,
Miles,
I'll do it
what?
in post. I'm gonna do it.
You're not editing this.
You're not
No, I
editing
can
this.
edit it in the YouTube content creator thing.
Whatever. Okay. Good night. Bye.
Oh, wonderful.